Hey guys! I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's King of Charmanners here with another event review. And we have something called Animation Week 2020. Now, Niantic's been a little crazy with these events. And we have a new series called Pokemon Journeys coming out. So if you're a really big fan of the main series, make sure you check it out. But even better, it actually ties into Pokemon Go because there's an event for Pokemon Go! And during this event, Pokemon encounters and other content with ties to the two main characters, Ash and Go. Gee, that's a really original name. Is going to be available in Pokemon Go. Now, this is kind of interesting because there's actually some, like, PvP relevant Pokemon you want to look like that's going to be out this event. So, the first one, and this is what's going to be released. So, World Cap Pikachu. Yes, this Pikachu, as if we don't need enough Pikachu with freaking hats, are going to be out in the wild. And if you want to hunt for one, and you wanted one for Spotlight Week, guess what? It's coming back out, so now you can hunt to your heart's content. Now, this event lasts from November 6th to November 12th, from Friday to Thursday. So it's about, I think, 6 days long, so give or take about a week. So 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., so it's about a week. Now, there's a really big, like, release. And it's not the event itself, it's because there's a Pokemon, and it's going to be in raids. It's something we've been waiting for a very long time. If you're a fan of the Generation 2, one of the trio, one of the duos, and his name is Lugia. His name is Lugia. Lugia will be returning to 5-star raids, this time with Focus Blast. Wait, what? We have been waiting for AEROBLAST for literally like 3 freaking years, man. It's been so long. And now you finally decide to give us AEROBLAST when it's the 4th season of freaking GBL. Bro! I am so excited because AEROBLAST, hopefully it's going to be a good movie because we actually have no idea. So, the thing is, what's really good is that Lugia is actually really relevant in Master League. The only problem is the reason it fell off since Season 1, I'd say, is because of its lack of a great bait move or just a good charge move in general. We'll go over Lugia a little more and AEROBLAST potential later, but that's the like exclamation mark for this event. AEROBLAST Lugia is coming out to 5-star raids. Now for other things that are like relevant for PvP. Pokemon like Ivysaur, Pinsir, Snorlax, Dolek, and others will be appearing in raids. Now, the thing about these in raids, you're probably going to want to avoid them. Ivysaur, Pinsir, Snorlax aren't really that great. Golurk you might, but would you rather spend a raid pass on a Lugia or on a Golurk? Use it on the Lugia. Now, Golurk is really good for Go Battle League, but the reason why you don't want to get Golurk anyways is because if it's in raids, it's going to have a really bad stat product. A 10-10-10 Golurk, you can get better. Well, you have to get it traded to you, or you have to find it in the wild to get something really good for PvP. If you like Shiny Cubone, guess what? Shiny Cubone's even in this event. Unfortunately, Cubone isn't really that great for PvP, so we're going to skip over to the other. You might want... Scyther might be something you might want. As far as, like, in the wild, is because Scyther is... Caesar is pretty good for some cups. And also Dratini. So Dratini, Scyther, and even Execute or Bulbasaur. So Bulbasaur, like, a lot of this list actually has some meta-relevant mons. Or things you might want to use for Go Battle League. So, ironically, literally everything on this list, Bulbasaur, Execute, and Scyther, Dratini, and Cyndaquil are really good. And the more might be good. Cubone's useless. Cubone is so bad for PvP, like, you shouldn't even go after it. Yes, Alolan Marowak is amazing. You know what happens when you make it basic? When you turn a Cubone into a basic Cubone, you know what happens to the basic Cubone? Basic Cubone is trash. We don't want basic Cubone. Well, there's not an Alolan Cubone, so, you know, you only get Alolan. But that sees my point. Don't get Cubone. You can get it, but Marowak is useless. Unless it's the Alolan version. Unless it's the cool Death Skull version, don't get it. It doesn't matter. Now, Pichu, Mantique, Riolu, and Cubone will be hatching with Cell KX. The same thing about the, like, stat product thing. Yes, Riolu, Lucario can be really good for PvP. So can Mantine. The big problem is that you're going to get a 10-10-10 as your minimum because it's an egg. Because of the high stat product, you're better off waiting till they're in a wild. Or you can hatch those Riolu just because you want a shiny Riolu. And you can get Lucario. Shiny Lucario is really sweet, but if you get a good PvP, you could collect these and trade Riolus to your friends so that you get a PvP Lucario. Because Lucario can be good in the future and in certain Silk Cups. Now, Go might appear in Snapshot. Now, if you were reading earlier, most people don't read, so I don't blame you if you're watching this video, because I hate reading too. Ash and Go, main character. Go is not a Pokemon. He's this dude. We go to the Bulbapedia, and he is actually one of the characters from the series. I thought he was a Pokemon at first, and then I was like, that doesn't sound like a Pokemon, and I was like, for sure enough, it's another new character, so don't worry about Go. Go's not actually a Pokemon. He's not actually worth hunting. He's absolutely useless. If you like his style, though, you will see Avatar, well, I'm here to promote PvP, not Gap, not Baby Gap, or anything like that. If you want this stylish outlook, it will be in the shop if you want these clothes. That's all I have to say. Anyways, like I said, there are some relevant PvP mons, so we're going to go over next on GoHub, and I'll just tell you, like I said, we'll go over, like, the relevant ones. Alright, so priority number 1. If you are going to go after any of the Pokemon from this event, and if you likely already have one, but this is literally, out of all the mons I have to rate, this is probably the best one you should go out for. Bulbasaur, because it evolves into Venusaur with Frenzy Plant. If we get a later event where you have to get Frenzy Plant Venusaur if you don't have one yet, this is so important. Venusaur with Frenzy Plant is a monster. It's very relevant in Great League as well as Ultra League. You could even use it in Halloween Cup right now if you had one. And the reason why it's so good is because Frenzy Plant is an incredibly powerful move. One of the best in the game, in fact. And Vine Whip allows you to charge energy quickly. Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, and Sludge Bomb absolutely wreck metas. It literally is like one of the most powerful Pokemon in Ultra Premier. And in Great League and in Silk Cups, it has rocked the world, and it's been really relevant for a long time. It even has the beam. You know, hashtag get beam, but you know, it has the beam. What else can you ask for? It has the beam. But like I said, it's definitely the one you want to look out for the most. Definitely number 1. Very high stats for where it maxes out at. Cheap to second move. Extremely powerful. If you don't have one yet, you should probably get one. And you can wait until later. Or if you are really desperate to get a Venusaur, you can Elite TM it to get Frenzy Plant. Don't recommend Elite TM it. Just wait for the future, for like a future event to where you can get Frenzy Plant. But definitely, if you don't got that good Bulbasaur, even if you have a Bulbasaur right now, you know what? Venusaur is extremely powerful in Go Battle League. I would actually rank this as number 1 if it wasn't for the fact that Venusaur with Frenzy Plant is just so good. But across the board, the one you probably want the most, which is probably the equivalent as far as urgency for Venusaur, is definitely Dratini. Dratini is very rare. If you've been playing since Generation 1, probably not so much. You probably have PvP Dragonites or Dragonairs built for Great League, Ultra League, and Master League. But if you do not, Puff the Magic Dragon, non-shiny version, and possibly shiny version. So if you do get a Shundo during this event, I hate you so much. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I love all your support, but I hate you if you have a Shundo. I hate you if you get a Shundo. You get it. Anyways, Dragonite is incredibly powerful in all 3 leagues. Even Dragonair. It's so useful for PvP that if this monster got superpower like it did in Community, it would be an absolute beast. It's not like it's not a beast already anyways. As you see here, it has one of the best stat products in the game. One of the most powerful Master League mons, extremely relevant in all leagues. Literally all leagues. Especially in Masters Premier, in Ultra Premier, in Great League, in certain Silph Cups. Dragonite has been an absolute monster, and it's been ravaging the meta since day 1. No, seriously, like this... You used to see this thing in gyms, and if you saw Dragonite in gyms, you'd be like, oh my gosh, not this again. Yes, Puff the Magic Dragon was incredibly powerful in gyms back in the day, and to this day, he's still one of the best and most powerful Pokemon in the game, and one of the most useful game for, like, everything. For raids, for PvP, for your regular daily basis, and he's just freaking cool, okay? Really amazing mon. Definitely get your Dragonites if you don't have a good one for PvP. They're going to be appearing in Wild, so definitely look for those PvP Dratinis. Alright, so there's probably one reason why you want a Lucario. Other than PvP, it has one of the best shinies in the freaking game. His solid gold. So many have sought for its greatness. So many has hatched its greatness, has attempted to get its beautiful golden shiny. And you know what happened? Y'all failed just like I did. Because you know what? I still got a shiny Lucario. If you have a Shundo, I freaking hate you. And I hate your guts. If you have a good one for PvP, it's a... I hate you. Hate you. But there's another reason you might want it, because there's also Mega Lucario. Mega Lucario is in the game. So in the future, we're going to get Mega Lucario. It's probably one other reason why you want one, and a perfect one. But it's also good for PvP. Now, Lucario's kind of very situational. So if you want a good Lucario, you're probably like, you have to get one traded to you. But the shiny's really sweet. It can be relevant for PvP. And like I said, it's going to get a Mega. So this is the one probably you want to have the most. And it's definitely third in importance. And it's a very good stat product, like pretty even stat attack, defense, and stamina across the board. Actually, it's like more of a glass cannon, but it maxed out 2703, so you can get one for Great League and Ultra League, and it'll be very good if you have it. Again, it's very situational, so it's not the best thing since Slice Spread, but you know what? Like I said, it's decent, has use, has a Mega, it's good for Silca, it's good for GBL. You might want to get a good one, or hatch some to trade to your friends. Now that the honorable mentions are definitely Cyndaquil, you have Mantike, etc. Those are nice to have, but just like Lucario, it's kind of just like, you know, you might want to go after it. Definitely important, but like, you might want to go after it. That's it. Those Pokemon are very good for PvP if you don't have them already, or if you're starting brand new. If you already have those, then definitely the biggest thing you want is definitely coming up. I saved the best for last, and you probably already know for what it is, because I'm just super excited for it. And last but not least, I saved the best for last. It is the flying. It's majestic. It's extremely powerful. We've been crying to Niantic Incorporated to get a legendary AEROBLAST Lugia for the longest time. And you know, it's finally freaking here. We have AEROBLAST Lugia coming to Pokemon Go. This thing actually was pretty beastly in the preseason and Season 1. But although, as more relevant or no newer mons in Master League start coming out, it started to lose relevancy. However, Lugia is a monster in Go Battle League Master League. Hopefully, AEROBLAST is a really great move, and hopefully, it's really suited for Lugia. Lugia is a great mon. Now, what really limits it is not really, it's just, it's that charge move. That charge move and the lack of a kind of good fast move is what puts Lugia behind. But just the fact that AEROBLAST Lugia is coming to Pokemon Go, and this Pokemon is actually really good. Now, I'm going to go really deep on the analysis for Lugia, because this is the hyphy for this event, and this is what's definitely going to be what you want to look out for. Lugia is a monster. And the reason why is because it has a stupid high defense. Lugia is the tankiest boy in the series. If you could put this thing in gyms, you would probably piss everyone off to oblivion. It's extremely powerful, extremely relevant, and it's really, really good for Go Battle League. You can hear the excitement in my voice. It's extremely powerful. Like I said, it only lost relevancy because of like more popular mons and metas coming out, but because it's extremely tanky, it can survive a lot of things. It can also bait shields, and with a great move like AEROBLAST, hopefully it's going to be really good. We can hope to get a really... Lugia can probably make its debut in Master League, finally. Now, what makes Lugia really good is, like I said, it's stupid high defense. It's a Psychic and Flying type, extremely powerful, extremely interesting. Now, it has several weaknesses. Dark, Electric, Ghost, Ice, and Rock. So, those are kind of relevant. Those Rock Slides from Melmetal do hurt. You also have those Giratina O's that are running around, and Gira A's. And you also have Darkrai. Well, if you use Darkrai, those wild charges from Zekrom do hurt, but they actually don't KO Lugia. It's like nuts. And Articuno. In Master, well, not really Articuno, but like ice types. If you see like Mamoswine, if you see a Mamoswine Master League, which you probably won't, but it's still really interesting. But yeah. It does have several weaknesses, however, it has a good amount of resistances. You resist Mewtwo, you resist those ground types, so Landorus ain't got nothing on you. Well, actually, it can throw a bunch of rocks at you, so that's just relative, but you also resist fighting. So you resist fighting, you resist those Focus Blasts, you resist Machamp, you resist those Conkeldurs, and those Psychic Strike Mewtwo's do not dent you that much. Even if Lugia is weak to something, because if it's a stupid high defense, it usually lives against almost everything like, you could throw at it. Well, at least one-shot moves. If you pile it up, even Lugia will get buried under a bunch of rocks. Get it? Anyways, Lugia is incredibly expensive. That's probably the reason why you want to go after this thing. The candy is what's really important. You want that 100 candy for a second move. However, it's also really expensive. Lots of Stardust. Lots of Stardust. It's a lot of Stardust to power Lugia up, unfortunately. But if you have all that Stardust, if you have the candy to second move it, it's incredibly powerful if it gets a good charge move. Where hopefully AEROBLAST really gives it. Extra Sensory is not a great move. Dragon Tail does chunk a few minutes of damage. However, it does have an interesting move pool. Sky Attack, Future Sight, as well as Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump gives you a chance to take on things like Groudon, even like Groudon, Landorus, those Heatrans. It also gives you that option to like it has a lot of play for Hydro Pump. Sky Attack gets stabbed and it allows it to bait shields and not really do heavy damage because it has low attack, a lot super high attack, but it can still chunk. And nobody uses Future Sight. As much as I love Future Sight, you don't see a lot of Future Sight around. There's a good reason why. But that's pretty much it. Like, I love Lugia. It's extremely powerful. However, for it to earn the extremely powerful, like, that title, it needs to have a good charge move. That's why AEROBLAST is so exciting. I will definitely make a video once it comes out just to tell you how powerful AEROBLAST is. And then we can go over it once it releases in PvPo. Or just to see, like, just predictions. I predict it can be good, but the keyword is can. We were hoping for Dark Ride. That didn't come. But we are getting AEROBLAST Lugia, so hopefully it can tackle on the meta. Anything at level 40 is expensive. Really sweet, shiny, solid pink. It's really cool. It's really powerful. And hopefully it gets something really good in Go Battle League. Now, that's pretty much the technical summary. In summary, this is a really good event, and you definitely should grind for it. Alright, in summary, this event's something to look forward to. If you like raiding, you have that AEROBLAST Lugia. If you like PvP, it's also good for it. Lugia is a really great mon. It's a great mon. It's not top 10, but I'm hoping that once it gets AEROBLAST, it gets something really, really good. So Lugia is incredibly powerful. As you see here, it ranks in the number 28. Number 28 isn't bad. If you're wondering, I used Hydreigon and successfully made an anti-meta team. That was actually not as good as Lugia. It's actually number 61. So being at 28, it gives me a lot of hope that Lugia can be something really good for Go Battle League and Master League. Now, hopefully, like I said, if you look at here, Lugia does have several weaknesses. Dialga, Togekiss, Gyro, Kyogre, Melmetal, but we're hoping it can be really good. Also, all the other Pokemon I mentioned, Venusaur, Lucario, Dratini, it would be a great time to go after this event. Again, you have a week long. So go ahead, go out there, and good luck. I hope you would get your Shundo and everything. And like I said, we'll be doing further analysis on... I'll be doing a further analysis on AEROBLAST Lugia in the future. Look out for that. You guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you're excited as I am. And you guys, I wish you the best of luck. Good luck on your GBLs. Good luck on hunting your PvP mons. And look forward to the exciting news that is AEROBLAST Lugia next time. When it comes out. In a week. I'm excited. Have a great day, you guys.